this is Anthony the RevZilla. Watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Knox Kenton Jacket, available at RevZilla.com. This is the Kenton. To my left, no, not high-vis Brian, the jacket itself. Two colors for late 17, early 18 from Knox. Now, it's part of their component line, so the Kenton comes in two colors. The black, it comes in the military green, which is kind of hot sauce. But I will call this out right out of the gates. This jacket is a brushed polycotton, beautiful jacket that has a waterproof, breathable 7/7 liner. What it does not have is armor, because underneath, we're going to show you, high-vis Brian is wearing the Knox Urbane shirt, which has armor in the shoulders, the elbows, and it has a back protector as well. So it's part of that new micro-lock armor system to where Knox says, listen, buy a few shells, buy one set of armor that sits on a mesh chassis, and you can mix and match your flavors. Kind of like what we've seen a few other manufacturers do over time. But what we like about this is it's premium stuff. What we don't like about it is you're looking at around the $300 mark just for the shell, and probably another close to $150 to $200 for the armored collection underneath. So all in, you're in the $400 to $500 range. But again, it is a more premium take on things. Now, if we look at it, waterproof, breathable, as I mentioned, the armor's underneath. Again, this jacket's about fit and finish, and it's gonna have a great hand to it. It's a 50-50 polycotton blend, and it has a brushed texture. And done in this military green, it actually has a really nice style to it as well. I'm gonna consider it 3-season cold weather. Spring, great. Fall, great. There's no thermal here. It's up to you what you do as a base or mid layer, but ultimately getting into the winter, I think you're stretching it. You have to bring your thermals or your base layers to the party. Summer, there is no venting on this, so ultimately while it is lightweight, it is waterproof and breathable, it's not giving you any direct venting quality. So I really think about like Pacific Northwest, kind of spring and fall type climate, early morning spring rides. Again, really in the heat of that, or the meat of that temperature range, not too hot, not too cold. It's gonna be a little bit of a Goldilocks temp range on this bad boy. Now, if we think about fitment, high-vis Brian to my left, 6 foot 195, 42-inch chest. He's wearing a size large, but it doesn't fit him. It doesn't. And if he goes into the extra large, that's going to be way too big. So what I'm going to call out here is the fact that you need to be a little bit more of a Euro build for this. A little more thin. I'm too muscular for it. Brian's too muscular for it. If you're a thicker American chest or shoulders, or if you have a little bit of a bigger belly, it's probably not going to work. So you have to be a thin, athletic cut to rock this stuff, because ultimately, you put your hands out, Brian, he's not going to be able to find the bars. He's just going to run out of room. There's no gusset on the back. If there was a gusset, he'd probably get there, but ultimately, Knox has gone a little bit more European in its cut. So just keep that in mind. If you're broad-shouldered, probably not for you. Big-bellied, not for you. More of an average build. You should be just fine, though, rocking through this stuff. And again, for him to be wearing a size large, it doesn't fit overly European from a size range standpoint. It's just narrow from a European. It's narrow in its shoulder and body width. Keep that in mind. Use a size chart. We'll ship free over 39 bucks. You can always call us with your measurements, and we're happy to walk you through it. And I'd love it if you click our logo, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback on the new Kenton jacket. Now, diving into the jacket itself, handful of things going on. You have one pocket on the inside that's waterproof. You have 4 pockets on the outside, 2 non-waterproof, 2 waterproof. So I like the snaps, they're spring-loaded. Notice it's a fold-over pocket on the top. These pockets down here do have Aquaguard zippers, so they are going to be waterproof in their own right, which is a nice touch. If we look at the cuff here, the cuff is going to have a little bit of a stretch to it. I'm going to show you why in a second. There's stretch on the cuff here, neoprene where it terminates. Again, really well constructive, but turn the face away from me there, Briz, and now lift the back side of your arm. Notice the back of this arm. Notice that right there. That is a full zipper. This is a full zipper down here. If you are wearing this jacket with the Knox armored undershirt, the Urbane or the Action shirt underneath, you undo this zipper, which is covered by a flap, and it gives you more room on both sides from a circumferential standpoint. It makes the arms bigger around, it makes the body bigger around. It gives you room to swell when you're wearing the armored shirt underneath. If you're not wearing the armored shirt underneath, you can zip it up, and again, everything seems nice and tidy, sits underneath that panel, you're not gonna really see it. I actually think there's no great way to get around this, and I think the execution of this is decent, because ultimately you don't wanna make it overly stretched. You don't wanna make it get tight when the armor goes in. You don't wanna limit the range of motion in an already narrow jacket. So what they've done here is in a medial area under the arm, they've given you a tucked away zipper that increases the circumference of body as well as arms the best they could. And I actually think it's well executed for what it is. But keep that in mind. No pit zip in play here. There's no ventilation. This is an expansion panel. Turn backwards for me. On the back side here, we have no reflective. We see a little Knox logo on a pull there. I think it's just to break up the line. Again, he does have his Urbane jacket on. Nice 2 to 3 inch collar here. And notice it's not a drop seat. It's a seat that just goes down normal length. And again, you can see more from the back here with that zipper. It's a two-way zipper, and it's also an auto locker if you didn't want to do it all the way. It also zips up from the bottom. So if you had this together and zipped up from the bottom, what you do is, I'm not going to do it right now, but you'd be able to break it if you needed a little bit more room. Come back around to the front for me. Knox logo on the left side, very minimal branding here. Open that guy up. I'm tired of dressing dudes today. We're just not doing it anymore. I don't want to touch your beard again either. Notice Aquaguard zipper, big placket behind it, which is going to catch any water with this rain gutter, again covering that area. And then on the inside of the jacket, notice it's a brushed cotton finish. You've got your 50-50 cotton blend. Open that side. I'm expecting to see a pocket on the inside. Aha, it's magic. I imagined it. No, I just do my research when we do these products. And again, on the inside, you do have that pocket. Zip it back up for me. Actually, stop right there. You're going to see this is the Knox Urbane. There's your mesh. You can see his high-vis magic underneath it, but ultimately the elbow, shoulder, and back protector are baked into this Knox undershirt. Now, if you have a compression jacket from any other manufacturer, you could rock it under this because, again, it is designed to be that outer fashion and lightly protective shell that gives you your waterproof breathability, again, baked in, non-removable, across that cool to cold weather seasonality range. You gonna make it? Don't ruin it. If you ruin it, it ruins the video. Don't ruin it. Here, look, I'm gonna help you right now. All right, we're fine. The next step in your journey is to click the info button, your desktop, your mobile. I'm never having you back. Click the info button, your desktop, your mobile device. Visit the product detail page at RevZilla.com for the Kenton. Read other rider reviews. You shouldn't just take my word for it. As always, we'll ship for free over $39. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with our opinion of the latest and greatest in the moto universe. I'm Anthony. This is High Vis Brian. He's done much better in other videos. We'll see you next time.